Hey, my tea babies, I am back with some more tea. I came across this video with Jedediah Brown. He's in court with Chief Lacey, the chief of Dalton, Illinois, which is Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dalton, and Kamal Woods, which is her boyfriend. Now, I know it's been a lot been going on in Dalton, Illinois. And Jedediah Brown he went to court just to see what is going to go down with Chief Lacey. He's going to explain everything that what went on in the courtroom. But my attention, I just want to vent for a minute. I want to know why Chicago, Illinois politicians, that means the governor, the all them lawyers. I'm gonna say it like this. Really, you letting this go on up under your nose, and you're she's part of Chicago, Illinois. Even though Dalton, Illinois is the suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, that still does not make her, untouchable. Now, let that be anybody else that's doing what she's doing in Dalton, Illinois. I'm quite sure they could have been arrested by now, and we'd have been moving on to somebody else. But I don't know what she got over the governor, the mayor of Chicago, or whoever. I don't know what's going on, because this is boggling my mind. I don't know what is wrong with the governor. I know he thought that, he was going to be picked to be vice president, and that didn't happen. So he was just letting all this go up on. She was in the news every single day. And I just don't understand why these people ain't did nothing to her. And she just studied doing dirty stuff. Just studied doing, just to drain Dalton, Illinois dry with money. And they letting it go on. I don't understand. But I'm going to let y'all get into this video. But before y'all get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I upload. Y'all will be notified. And please share this video. And let's talk about it down in the comments. I love you guys. Bye.
Hello, family. How y'all doing? This is your boy Jedediah, and I literally just came out of YouTube not too long ago saying all the exact same stuff I'm going to say to you. Not too long ago, it has already been written on my page, and it is now being the news. It has been announced in the news cycle. And I want to first off acknowledge and start out by saying that this is not an INA exclusive. This was actually reported initially by the Chicago Tribune reporter who was assigned to the Federal Dirksen building. INA's investigators have been able to confirm that these reports are real. But if you guys have not heard and you've not seen, I want to let you know that Dalton acting deputy police chief, to which he is also unqualified for, has now been indicted on federal bankruptcy fraud charges. Oh, that's just crazy. That makes this now the second Henyard top ally, from the administrator to her literal police chief, acting deputy police chief that was a personal henchman that helped her to weaponize the police department, is now also being indicted for federal bankruptcy fraud charges. These fraud charges are stemming from him trying to avoid getting or having to pay in a lawsuit settlement. So this fool abdicated the information of how much money he was getting paid. Isn't it amazing to see that these individuals who have literally enriched themselves off of the hardworking backs of the taxpayers of Dalton are now being arrested for trying to hide the very money that they have stolen, now knowing that all of these eyes on them and the FBI is in town. Now, I don't know because I don't talk to him, but I'm trying to figure out that the same person who filed the bankruptcy for Keith Freeman possibly filed the bankruptcy for Louis Lacey. And I even reported it a little while ago, and I hope that you are paying attention because also Kamal Woods, $100,000 a year man, has also filed bankruptcy, and we are waiting to see if he abdicated that income that he makes from Thornton Township in his bankruptcy, because that would then make it the third potential person to be indicted for federal bankruptcy for our charges. I don't know what they are. I think it's called Chapter 7 through 13 in the book of the United States Penal Code or law books. And this is my long story short. Don't file bankruptcy if you're gonna lie. Pay them bills if your dang gonna sell. These fools, these idiots. Y'all, let me not even do all that because I think that they did it for themselves. I don't even have to call them anything because it's clear that somebody ain't using their mind. But this dude, Chief Lacey, went after the Board of Trustees, moved to put him on administrative leave. This fool went down to file a lawsuit. He went to file a lawsuit, but God don't like ugly. And when God says it's time to go, it's time to go. No matter how much you kicking or screaming, and no matter how much you got an attitude with your childbearing hips switching down the halls of the police station. Not only did he go to file a bankruptcy, a lawsuit against the Village of Dalton trustees, but he also went and commandeered the actual office of a police chief. He tried to get him a real big middle finger. But God said, not so. You wanted to go and you want to pop your snizzit? This is what happens. So now he is indicted, and you know what that means? That means that he can no longer carry a gun. He is indicted, meaning now he got to turn his gun in. So he only going to have a taser, some pepper spray, some handcuffs. Can he even have a taser? But if you take it a step further, what really, really, really is blowing my mind about this is that this guy has literally went against his own training, his own oath, his own responsibility as a police officer to literally do the bidding of a woman, a mayor, who can't do nothing for him now because this fool then literally walked into the possibility of losing his pension. I don't know what the Jehovah prayers, witness prayers are, but he better go and ask them to allow him to get back inside of the hall because he is done. He done. He ain't gonna have a, you know what, as a matter of fact, can we take up a, nope, never mind. I wouldn't raise 2 nickels for the nickel. Did you hear what I said? It's over with. It's done. And everybody who, man, it ought to be a celebration. Y'all ought to go do donuts in front of the police station right now. Wait. Never mind. Never mind, because some of the people still in there is the police. But y'all, let me not get off kilter because I don't want to start talking smack. I'm supposed to be on here reporting. That's my responsibility to come on here and report. He might have just lost his dang on pension. And I need somebody to do me a favor really quickly. I need to have every camera available to go outside of Dalton police station, and I need y'all to go watch him go outside and switch his wide ass into a civilian car. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to still drive the car he stole? Oh, God don't like ugly, so we know he don't care about Lacey. So this is what I'm going to say. The one thing that really stuck out to me the most in the gathering of this tea is the response of Lacey's lawyer to the reporter. Go listen to what he said. And I'm not quoting, but I'm paraphrasing. He said, this is a witch hunt aimed at Tiffany Henyard, and Lacey will not go down for that. In other words, his lawyer just said without saying, okay, if this how y'all playing it, Lacey got something to say. Somebody said, I hate this happen to black people, but they got greedy and got caught. Let me tell you something. I don't hate that this is happening to them. When you say that, we got to start putting the difference between black people. And as a matter of fact, I don't even want to say that. At the end of the day, if your soul ain't right, I don't care about the color of your skin. I don't care about whatever else you got going on, your class, your sexuality, your what. If your soul ain't right, At the end of the day, you're not going down as a representation of me. He should have left peacefully, shut his butt up, and just got out the way and saw what the end was going to become election time. But you know what? All the people feeling sad. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. They done laughed in our face, mocked us, ignored us, oppressed us, tried to suppress us, bully their way. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I lost all ability. I need to get off of here. I lost every possibility of any kind of remorse for this administration when we literally have given them everything we got and they continue to double down that they was going to go down the way they was going to go down. They were going to go down the way they've been standing up. And they had a whole lot of time to sit down. Did you hear me? This woman has, oh my God, there's something that a lot of stuff that I heard before, I'm going to say it again. And that's what it says, that pride goeth up before destruction. And oh my God, oh my God, all of these people who done made all these comments and did all of these things, what can you and will you say now? Because now y'all need to. And now I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say to all the people who sat back in the trenches making your little comments and snickering and waiting on this thing to fall apart that me and the residents have been on in Dalton. And this is what I'm going to say to y'all. If y'all really cared about them, y'all messages would have been for them to change the course a long time ago. But now you can't do nothing for them. And what you need to do in this moment is to consider your ways. Because any time that you have this kind of thing come up against you on this level, and there's some validity to what's being said, this ain't man. This is God. Having heard the cries of the oppressed, and y'all will never believe it, you'll never accept it, and you'll never get it if you don't understand that God is real. And after a while, you can't get away with it. This has been somebody or some people who was given something. Look across the board. All of these Negroes had something that they did not deserve. All of these people was in a place that was unexpected. All of them had an opportunity to do something that will leave something for those behind them. But when you get into a seat and you only thinking about yourself, you don't want to grow, you don't want to change, you don't want to do right, and you think you something special, and you just forget about the fact that you was just crying because you didn't think or that you would ever be in this place. When you start stepping on other people, all right. So guess what? I ain't talking to the naysayer. I'm preaching the gospel right now. Y'all in church and didn't even know it. These people are falling because it's not just a year of exposure, but this is a year when God started moving the bull crap out of our way. And those of us that have been living our best and getting mistreated, now God is starting to put a light on some things a little different. A whole lot of people had their mouth on you. Now they looking dumb because now God is removing the labels. He's making your enemies your footstool. He's causing people who've been oppressing you to be taken down. So guess what's left? When the people who are oppressing you go down, guess what God does after that? He starts allowing those who are oppressed to start rising up. So with that being said, to the people of Dalton, your day of reckoning is in front of you. Better is your latter going to be greater than your former. And I know that the report may be bleak, but I prophesy to the people of Dalton in the midst of celebrating some real results that y'all going to be all right. And if God is actually the one that's doing this, he got you covered. He going to make everything work out in the end because all things work together. And on that note, peace. I need to find somebody to give me an image of Lewis Lacey walking out of the police department for the last dang gone time.